What's going on, everybody? Welcome to J Sports Seattle. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Seahawks game on Sunday. I was supposed to make this video yesterday morning, but I got really caught up with schoolwork and other things, so the video was being dropped today. But here we are. I'm just going to be talking about how we did in the game. We won. I'm going to be talking about performances, and go over a couple highlight plays. And that'll be pretty much it for the video. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright, so on Sunday we played the Panthers, and we won by a good score. Like I said in my preview video, even if we were to win this game, clearly showing that we are the better team overall than the Panthers, I'm fine with that. And this score clearly shows that we were the better overall team. And we were nuked with injuries too, going into and during the game. So, very well. It was a really good performance by both sides of the ball. Still room for improvement on both sides of the ball. More so on the defense, but there is still room for improvement, and they know that. Pete knows that. The players know that. And the coaching staff all knows that. So hopefully they can, fix it up even more. They still need to work on getting off the field on third down because, man, as much as we got to Andy Dalton, sacked him 3 times, we actually had a really good day in the backfield. Look at this. 11 QB hits, 3 sacks, 3 tackle for losses, 8 pass deflections. I mean, that's amazing. But the thing is, Andy Dalton was still on the field multiple times, extending drives, and not being able to get off the field makes the defense tired and will allow them to be more likely to score, the other team to score. I mean, look at Dalton's stats. 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Yeah, he had a 44.7 QBR, but he diced us up through the air. Our passing defense has been one of the worst in the league these first 3 games, allowing over 300 yards in every single game. Not good. And that's because we haven't been pressuring the quarterback like we have in the past. We need to continue pressuring the quarterback. Even last year, we were better at pressuring the quarterback than we were this year, through 17 games. And through the first 3 games, we were one of the worst teams in the league when it comes to pass rush win rate. So this game was a little better, but we still need to improve on that. But hey, overall solid performance. I mean, Gino had a good day, nearly 300 yards. Yeah, he threw that interception early on, but he came alive in the second half, and second half is what matters. QBs that win in the second half, over the first half, are QBs that win games. And that's exactly what Gino did, not only this last game, but in the Lions game as well. So props to Gino for hanging in there, coming back from the interception. It seems like every time he throws a pick, he always comes out better and doesn't make the same mistake twice. We've seen that all last year, and we saw it in the Lions game when he took that sack and then went into overtime and led us to victory on the first drive. So Gino is really proving to be a leader of this offense because he makes mistakes, he admits it, he comes back and does better. That's literally what he did yesterday and in the Lions game.
Is it possible to help keep our online platforms?
No. We're not having none of that. Sorry about that. I always have those issues with that. But Kenneth Walker, man, he might make the Pro Bowl this year. Like 5.4 carry for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, along a 36. And he diced him up in the air. 3 receptions for 60 yards, 19.7 on average, on 3 targets too. So he caught all passes that was thrown his way. 36 long. It was that first and 21 or first and 25 that we had. But look at DK, man. DK, 6 for 112. Like I said, this dude could be on pace for a career year, and so far he's looking like he's going to do it. I mean, the first game he had 60 yards. This last game he had the Lions game he had 75 yards. This game he had 112. He's just getting better every week. So, like I said, I think DK is going to have a career year this year. Noah Fant's having a good year. The tight ends are all doing well. Tyler Lockett's not doing bad. We got to get JSN involved more, but that's okay. And same with Bobo, but they're both rookies, and veterans are always going to rely on their veterans more, and that's exactly what's been happening. Gino's been relying on Metcalf, been relying on Walker, been relying on Lockett and the tight ends more than JSN and Jake Bobo's, because he doesn't need Jake Bobo or JSN right now, and it shows when he constantly targets the tight ends and constantly targets DK and Lockett. But yeah, Bobo had that touchdown, so he did use him. And then, and I got to give a shout out to Charbonnet, man. Oh my goodness, he had a very good day. 5.1 a carry, long 12, was trucking people, being beast mode 2.0 out there, bruising the D-line. I love to see that, man. And shout out to Jaron Reed, man. 1.5 sacks, tackle for loss, pass deflection, 3 QB hits. Like, dude went absolutely nuclear. So I'm glad to see that. Boy, Moffitt had an amazing game. He had a sack, he had a tackle for loss, he had 2 QB hits. Man, like, I'm glad to see our playmakers stepping up. So, especially people that we picked in their draft, like Jaron Reed. He was our draft pick even though he left. And then Boy Mafe, second year. And then Jordan Brooks had half a sack and a tackle for loss and a QB hit. Like, everybody's doing well. And then look at Witherspoon, man. Look at Witherspoon. He had 2 pass deflections, and I'll get to him. Actually, I'll get to him in a second. But overall, solid performance. I spent a long time talking about this. But that's because we did a really good job on Sunday's game, and we've got to continue it. We got to improve too. We face the Giants next week in MetLife, and they're hungry for a win. So it's going to be a dogfight. So we got to come with our A game and hopefully be healthy too. But moving on to the grades, top graded players on both sides of the ball by PFF. DK, man, 81.7, Pro Bowl level right there. K9, 80. What was that? What is that? 80.9, 81 essentially. Zach Charbonnet had a 79.3, Bobo 74.1, Noah Fant 73.4. Like, that's amazing, seeing all of our players, especially Noah Fant since we got him in a trade, and all these guys we drafted, all doing well. I love seeing that. And then on our defense, Mario Edwards, 90.9. Look at that, man. Like, that is crazy. And then Jaron Reed, 90.4. He ended up, these are all this is all pro right here, all pro caliber. Boye Mafe, 80.1, Pro Bowl level. Julian Love, 72.6, well above average. Cameron Young, our rookie, out here, 70.2. Devin Witherspoon, our rookie, out here with a 70 PFF grade. Look at the tackling, man, 82.9. 74 in run defense, 68.1 in coverage. He did get diced up in coverage, but he's still a rookie in his second game of action. He never once played in the preseason and was out during most of the summer, and he's out here performing at a above average level, above average starter. So and look at how we did against the top 2 players, Thielen and Sanders, 75.8, 70.8. Like, that's crazy. He was targeted 13 times and allowed 31 yards. Actually, no, I think this is wrong. I think he was targeted 11 times, allowed 3 receptions for 19 yards. That's worth a 5th overall pick right there. Jalen Carter's out there going crazy in Philadelphia, but keep in mind that D-line is absolutely cracked. So he's being allowed to make more plays. Devin Witherspoon is having a crappy D-line or crappy pass rush and is out here making plays. So props to him, man. Once we get this guy a pass rush, it's no fly zone. So we've got to improve our pass rush. More players have got to step up. It can't just be these 3 players stepping up. They've got to get more on. Everybody else has got to step up. Draymond Jones has got to step up. This guy has been a disappointment so far. I need Darrell Taylor to step up, man. I need who else do I need to step up? I feel like we gotta get Bobby on more blitzes, man. Like, we need to get more pass rush done. These 3 people can't do it alone. So, But these grades are overall good. Like, when you have 2 players in the 90s, that's how you know you're going to win some games. I'm going to look at Michael Shandugar. Seahawks have one of the most efficient offenses in the league, yet third downs have once again been an issue. Like, we have one of the most efficient offenses in the league, and we still can't convert on third down a lot of the time. Just imagine if we convert on third downs. We'll have the best offense in the league if we do that. We need to continue converting third downs. Right now, we are 4th in the league in scoring. So, convert more third downs, and we're going to score 40-plus points a game. See, Jamal Adams is going to be back on. These are more injury updates. Jamal Adams is expected to be back on Monday. So that's very good to hear and see. Pete says Charles Cross, Reek Woolen, Will Disley, and Phil Haynes are all on track to come back. Kobe Bryant said he's coming back as well. Trey Brown is in concussion protocol, and Darrell Taylor is day-to-day with a shin injury. So they're not serious injuries, and everybody is looking like a lot of people are looking like they're going to be able to play on Monday against the Giants. So good to hear. And here's another note. Jaron Reed, Pete Carroll on Jaron Reed, best game I've ever seen him play. And notes that it's even more impressive because Reed has a major second-degree groin strain and still played like an All-Pro yesterday. A second-degree groin strain. He has a grade 2 groin strain, which you should be kept out a few weeks with that, because groin strains are no joke. And he still performed like an All-Pro. So that's crazy. Shout out to Jaron Reed, man. He's probably been, honestly, I think he's been our best defensive player so far this year. Because especially in the Rams game, we had that blocked field goal, and he got one of the very few QB pressures. Like, he's been our best player on that D line. So props to him. But I want him to be healthy, and I hope that groin strain can heal, and it's nothing major. And look at this running play action. Like I said, we've been needing the run play action. Look what's been happening. Geno Smith off play action this season, 29 to 35. That's insane. That's a nearly 90% completion percentage. I'm pretty sure. 369 yards, first in the NFL, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And this is running play action. Like I said, we need to run play action, and that's what we've been doing. Fools the defenses. We're utilizing the tight ends, using everybody on their team. It's not just one guy taking the receptions. You have multiple 30-plus yard receivers on the team every single game. Tight ends, wide receivers, running backs, everybody's getting involved. And that's what I've been talking about, and that's what's been happening. We just need to fix our defense. That's it. Our defense still needs to be fixed. But moving on. Hey, speaking of Bobo, man. Shout out to Bobo. Here, I'm actually going to rewind that. Look at that ball placement by Geno, man. Keeping the toes in. Jake Bobo, man. Welcome to the NFL. Welcome to the team. Like, this guy, like I said, I've been high on this guy coming out of college. He's impressed all of the coaches since. Look at that. He just uses his big body, and look at that route. Look at that route. Like, defender, boom. Defender could not get on him. And look at that toe tap, man. Here, we'll look at the route, full route. Let's see, where is he? There he is here. Oh. Right here. Just a slant. Look at that. He just does a little. He just does a little move. He doesn't even use speed there. He just does a little 2-step forward and boom, cuts immediately. And the defender, you can't do nothing as a defender. Like, Bobo's out here doing Steve Larsen stuff because he ran Bobo ran a 4.99. That speed isn't, and he's showing that speed isn't everything when it comes to wide receiver. So, but another thing that needs to be pointed out. Look at this 2-point conversion. I'm pretty sure all of you thought about this. But first I'm going to play it.
Geno spins out of it. Spinning again. Sets. He'll throw to the other side.
I'm going to play it one more time.
They're going for 2. Geno spins out of it. Spinning again. Sets. He'll throw to the other side. And converts to Lockett.
What does that remind you of? I'm sure you know the answer to that question. 2015 NFC or 2014 NFC Championship game against the Packers. Russ did the scramble and just chucked up a pass. He is shorter out, so he had more of an arc to it compared to Geno's. But it was literally the same play. It was literally the same exact play. Geno just threw a pass. I mean, to be fair, Geno threw a pass that was more to Lockett. It gave Lockett more of a chance versus Russ literally just threw up a Hail Mary. Like, that could have easily been picked off. This was actually deliberately towards Lockett, and Lockett just mossed his receiver. But that's insane. And I wonder if it's like a sign that maybe our year is coming soon, whether it's this year or next year. Maybe this is a sign from the football gods that, hey, we might be on our way to a Super Bowl win soon. So I'm hoping that that's what that means. That's obviously that's not what it always means. But look at everybody. Everyone's fired up.
As he maneuvers around at the
look at
end
that.
when he decides to throw. Why? Because
look at that, man. That's literally Russ right there.
He counts on his receiver to make the play that the defender can't see. Jeremy Chin doesn't find it until too late.
And he literally threw a dot right to Lockett because he knew, because Geno knew number 21 wouldn't be able to catch him in time. So good throw by Geno, and good play by Lockett.
But Lockett sees it first, and he's able to
like, this is amazing. This is just amazing right here. It goes to show how Geno has not regressed, and it goes to show that Lockett's still elite. So simple as that. But I think that's all I have for this video. It's a little bit longer one since I haven't uploaded. I didn't upload yesterday, so I thought I'd talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the game and the game in general. Probably gonna be making another Seahawks video this Friday or Saturday, just previewing the Giants game, and maybe Sunday, considering the game isn't until Monday. But I probably will do a Friday or Saturday previewing the Giants game. But I think that's all I have for this video, and if you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. Comment below on how you guys think that Seahawks game went and how you think we're going to do against the Giants. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day, and go Hawks, go Mariners, and go Kraken.